Yeah, there's just one thing that's sort of connected to that for me that's really sort of high priority in terms of the work that I'm doing, and it's looking at how our managers actually manage. And it's probably your line manager that's having the biggest impact on your well-being at work, whether that's positive or negative. So I said earlier, we've identified some gaps. We're always constantly looking at how we can develop our managers, and now in line with kind of what's required in terms of hybrid. But we know there are some managers that perhaps in the past have managed by presenteeism, seeing somebody sat at their desk for a certain number of hours. Okay, I know they're churning, I know they're here, they're physically here, they're working. So it's thinking about, how do we manage our workforce going forward if we can't see what they're doing? So do we manage by outputs? Do we manage by metrics, by performance indicators? How is that different going forwards as well? And what does that mean in terms of sort of management capability, perhaps a different skill set as well? So that's something that's kind of top of my list at the moment to have a look at, and what that means. And we have started running some sessions specifically on leading and managing staff in a hybrid world. So that's been running for a number of months and received sort of positive feedback. Um, I think the other thing for us that particularly links to wellbeing as well, and I've heard this from a number of delegates on a range of different courses, is around kind of those managers sort of feeling the pressure and perhaps wanting to shield their staff from issues and things that are going on, or perhaps because we've all seen increased workloads, they say, actually, I'm feeling guilty about offloading or asking my team to do, even if they're just their normal workload, or to do something a little bit extra. The managers are taking it on board themselves sometimes rather than wanting to put that onto their team members. So yes, it's about looking after the well-being of their team and being aware of that and having that regular dialogue, but also how do they look after their own well-being? I think that's a really important agenda item for us as well. And thinking about how they manage their own pressure and stress and anxiety.